From your local election headquarters, this is Big Country Politics on KTAB.
And welcome back. Right now on Big Country Politics, we're joined by the Executive Director of the Abilene Chamber's Downtown Initiative, Steve Dietrich. Steve, thank you so much for being here.
Travis, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So downtown, I think it's safe to say it's a hot issue right now, right? So
absolutely. Downtown is booming. It's a great time to be a part of downtown.
It is booming. So let's get first to the big thing, which is the hotel, the proposed hotel.
Yes.
What is happening right now?
Well, the big thing will be that the City Council will vote this evening, on Thursday evening, to authorize the city manager to enter into a master development agreement with the developer. And from there, it's pretty much full steam ahead, more or less. There is an opinion or two that needs to come from Austin, but other than that, we expect things to kind of fall into place after this vote tonight.
So what exactly, should we get this hotel? All goes according to plan. Should we get this hotel? What does it mean for Abilene? What does it mean? Is it good news?
I don't think it can be overstated how much good news this is. I mean, this is a game changer for downtown. It's a game changer for Abilene and really all of the region. The hotel has already, the prospect of the hotel has spurred a tremendous amount of development already. On Monday, we'll be launching a new interactive projects map of everything that's going on downtown. There's about 21 projects on there.
21?
And it totals over $100 million in development projects.
Wow.
Now, I'm not saying all of those will come to fruition,
right.
But hey, even if 50% of them do, we're going to be well ahead of the game.
This is a lot of development. We just heard a story out of Sweetwater, how their growth is really booming. The same can be said about here. Was it kind of slow for a while, but now it's really picking up, right?
Absolutely. Well, I see this as kind of the second generation of revitalization in downtown. Back in the early 90s, we saw a lot of activity with the museums and everything that came online, the wonderful streetscaping that took place down on North 1st Street. So it's taken a little while to get to that next step, but I believe that's where we are now, and we're seeing the private development start to come in, and a lot of really exciting projects that are taking off. And just as you said, Sweetwater, they specifically mentioned trying to keep up with Abilene. Well, we've got to stay a step ahead of them. So this is important for quality of life and for, just as they said, attracting business and industry to the community.
So would you say that the hotel would be a catalyst to even more growth?
Absolutely. It already has been. We've seen a lot of these projects, queuing up. We anticipate that once this thing is underway, that we will be receiving calls from even more developers, and we'll see even more projects fall into place.
Very good. It was kind of explained to me once upon a time that, I'll tell you, I came from Amarillo, where they have a downtown hotel now. They explained it that you've got to have kind of an anchor at downtown, kind of like when you go to the mall. You've got to have your anchor stores like JCPenney or Dillard's. Absolutely. Then everything kind of surrounds that. Is that a good way to describe the hotel?
Absolutely. I think so. The hotel will certainly be an anchor. We're anchored on the kind of the south around North 1st Street. We're anchored by some wonderful museums already, and wonderful kids-oriented, children's-oriented museums, and the sculptures and just beautiful public amenities, if you will. So having this up near the convention center, having this hotel, will really just tie things together, and it'll offer people, they can come to our downtown and really not have to leave for a day or two.
So last week, there was a Justice of the Peace conference here in town. They were over at a hotel on the south side of town. One of their big complaints was that they were having to walk between hotels. There wasn't a lot around there. And we ended up doing the story on, should the downtown hotel come to fruition, that could change and, everything could be in one hotel. Is that what people who book conventions are looking for?
Absolutely. They're looking for convenience. They're looking for a location where they don't have to jump on buses to go to different venues and things, and we certainly have that downtown. The convention hotel will have 38,000 square feet of meeting space in it itself, so it will handle some pretty large groups, and then certainly our Convention and Visitors Bureau will be going after even bigger events that can share the space between the hotel and the convention center.
Right. Talk a little bit kind of about what this hotel would be. We're looking at a Doubletree by Hilton, right?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So this is not just this is a nice hotel.
It's a 4-star hotel, full service, 206 rooms.
206 rooms.
Yes.
So within this hotel, there will be a lot of jobs created at this hotel, not only the workers of the hotel, but also construction, right?
Most definitely. I believe the number is expected about 150 full-time jobs once the hotel is open. I don't know what that number is for construction, but it will be considerable.
Wow, so this is not some small feat.
Not at all. This is a very large project. I mean, it's a $66 million project. It's been a long time since downtown has seen anything like it.
Wow, and we'll talk about that money here in just a little bit, kind of where it's coming from, and the studies that say that it's going to work. As the city council prepares to vote, and like you said, we're poised that this master development comes to fruition. This is not just a project that was thought of overnight. This has been years in the making, right? It's
been years in the making, if not decades. This particular project, as I understand it, has been underway for about 3.5 years. When I first was introduced to this community back in December of 2017, it was explained to me how downtown was really, there was a renewed focus on downtown. The hotel was a very big part of that, and that certainly attracted me as a downtown professional to have something of that magnitude to build upon. And so it's certainly one of the reasons why I was very, very attracted to the position and working for the Chamber of Commerce here.
Talk to me a little bit about, a lot of people are saying, like, why so much concentration on downtown? Now, of course, we know the Chamber says, the downtown is everyone's neighborhood. It's a place where everyone can go to. But talk to me just a little bit about why so much concentration on downtown? Why not worry about, the north side or the I-20 corridor or things like that?
Well, if you look at just from a purely economic standpoint, sales tax or rather property tax wise, if downtown is built out, all of your major downtowns, the tax collections are considerably higher in the concentrated area of downtown than they are in the suburbs and the outskirts. So it just makes economic sense to focus on downtown. There are a lot of buildings that are already in existence down there that can be repurposed for a cheaper price than building new. Our building trades are already pretty tight in Abilene. The residential contractors certainly are placing a high demand on the skilled labor. So repurposing those buildings, I think, is a good use and a great opportunity for investors and developers.
Very good. All right. And when we come back here on Big Country Politics in 2 minutes, we're talking about how this hotel will be funded and exactly what it means for the pocketbooks of Abilene residents. We're back in 2 minutes on Big Country Politics.